implementations, no need to worry. Okay, now before going to that one, what I have done, we have taken one base class having one instance variable. I think now I am accessing a variable, that is printing a variable value to the console. I think if I write that code directly in this way, SOP of a, what happens? Compile time error will be getting to us through compiler. So how to avoid that one? We all know that one, known fact. What is that? We have to call this one by using object reference variable. So first let me create object. So I have created an object. We all know what is that? Because of object creation, thing will be done by JVM at runtime, getting at memory, getting. But other than this one, JVM will do some other part of work. Other than this one, it will do some other extra work. Okay, what is that? We will understand what is that. Observe here. Okay, now b dot a, now no compile time error. Okay, now within this base class itself we are having one instance method. Now I want to call this method within static area without any reference. If I call, once again compile time error. If I don't use this b dot, you will get compile time error. Okay, you will get compile time error. Now how to avoid that compile time error? Simple. What we have to do? Once again, call this method by using reference variable. What is the reference variable? b dot m9. Mister, where is m9 method here? Observe. If this one is perfectly valid, means definitely public void m9 method must be available within the object. That's why b dot m9, a valid one. Meaning is what? All instance methods will be available within the object. Okay, very important. Okay, I mean, we are aware of this one, but we are skipping. Okay, just try to put this one in your brain, it will help us. Okay, now the same thing, I have created string class object. Because of new operator, memory allocation are done. And now observe here, we are having one final instance variable within our string class, which is value. Final instance, so that will get initialized with before constructor execution completes. Otherwise, I mean, the logic is same, friends. Okay, whatever I am delivering here, the logic is exactly similar and same, but some coding, what we call that declarations, initialization will get differ. Logic achieving everything will be similar. Okay, now observe here. Now it will get initialized with null value, and this class is having length method which returns number of characters available with value, and that value should have double quotations, characters, sequence of characters within double quotations. Getting? If it is not, means it will return 0. That logic was written within this length method by our Sun Micro system research and developers. We are using that one. How to use this m9 method of base class means same thing. Create object called b.m9. Now this one is also available to us ready made. So create an object. I have created, and now observe instance method will be available within object. Length method is also instance method will be available within the object. No space to write that one within object, but JVM will maintain all of those things within the object. Now I'm calling object created, address will be available, hash code will be available, a reference value also will be available. Now we are assigning, we are copying reference value to whom? Yes, okay, yes. Now s dot, observe here, b dot a, b dot a, b dot m9, b dot m9, right? Now s dot length is valid or not? Yes, it is valid, which is returning a int value. So let me put that one directly as an argument to println statement. Okay, now observe here, this string object is having what? Value, getting value with no characters, sequence of characters within double quotation not available. So this length method will return what? 0. So 0 is the output. Okay, now only this one will take much time, remaining things will be dead fast. I mean those things will be very fast, but this is the required prerequisite to understand. Okay, now let me compile and show to you this output first. Observe a little. Now observe this part. So create an object for string class by using no argument constructor. Observe here friends, observe this part. Okay, observe this part. Observe here, within the string class we are having those many constructors. Just a minute, observe. Now we are using what? No argument constructor, right? Within this constructor, what I am doing, I have written value equals to null, getting value equals to null. Even you can leave this code as it is without this one. Here they can do what? Null, no issue. Logic is very important to us concept. Okay, now observe, let me show that constructor to you once. Okay, now 1 second. So let me put the code. Then what we have to do? S dot length. Okay, now come to this part, open java.lang. What is that? String class. Okay, open this code, copy. Now go to edit plus. Okay, now just open this one, new java, copy that entire code. Observe this part friends. Okay, now a string of having no observe here, what they are having, of course they are having some implementation. Where is that value? That is final instance variable friends. Okay, this final string value. Okay, just observe, let me put, what is that? String observe here. Okay, observe here, char value. Okay, observe, have done one small mistake. Okay, observe, this is our value. Okay, Yes friends, observe here. Observe one known fact. I have done a mistake here. This value is not string type. Getting that value is not a string type. It is char array type. Getting char array type. Observe here. You might be having one doubt. What does that mean? How we are storing sequence of characters, even though if it is available within the string object. Internally, each and every constructor will be using arrays only. Getting to store this data, AAA, they will create, internally there will be array creation, that is char array. Now A and A. Getting? Now observe here, this is what? Char array. Getting? Char array. Now if I pass this char array as argument to system.out.println, what happens? It will give the data which is available within this char array. A will be the output. Observe this part. Do we have any classes for arrays? No. Getting? But how to create the arrays? Char C array equals to new char array. Getting? You create like this. Getting? Now if I pass SOP of C, getting? What you will get if you initialize C of 0 equals to A, means what will be the output to us? A. Getting? What will be the output to us? Internally. Observe this part. So specific guys. Okay? So specific. You will get output as what? A. You will get output as what? A. Now one small thing. Observe here. If I pass here SOP of B, what happens? SOP of B, this B I am passing as argument to println statement. We have learned that one earlier itself as part of toString method understanding. What is that? If you pass any reference variable, this is what be reference variable, as argument to println statement, what happens? Internally JVM will call toString method related to this object. Okay, toString method related to that object friends. Okay, related to that object. Okay, now do you have any toString method here? No, I don't have any toString method. Now object class toString method will be executing. Okay, toString method will be executing. Okay, leave it. Okay, we are known of one thing. Internally JVM will call toString method of that object. Okay, of that object. Okay, not capital O, small o, that is base object. Now I am passing C as the reference, C reference variable as argument to println statement. Now what happens? Now what happens? Simple thing. Here it will give the data available within the char array. It will give the data available within the char array. Observe this part. I have created one char array which is having data as what? Let it be C01 equals to A. Getting? And C of 2 equals to A. One second. Now if I pass this C as an argument to system.out.println, it will give the data available within C char array. 3 is it will print to us. Okay, just observe. And this is not string, guys. Okay, this is not string. Why they are using char means, observe here, whatever data if you want to represent at our memory, at our memory, everything will be done in consecutive fashion, 1000, 1002, 1001, 1002, 1003. In consecutive fashion only they will store the data. They will store the data. Even all the constructors will get implemented by using arrays only. Okay, observe this part. Now if I create a char array, if I pass that one as argument, you will get triple nil. Okay, just a minute, observe here. Why they are going for only arrays means, you can store data. You can store data in arrays only for faster access, because observe here, by using index you will access, which is dead similar to our hashing algorithm. Which is dead similar to hashing algorithm. Hashing algorithm internally uses values. Index values only. Now observe, I will show this part. Okay, now observe, this is not string, guys. Okay, I am sorry, I have done mistake. It is string, it is not string, it is just array, char array. Now just a minute, just to give the confidence, let me use what, char c equals to new char of 9. Okay, now c of 0 equals to a. Okay, now c1 of and c2 of a. Now pass that one as argument c. Okay, observe, first compile this one and now run this one, triple a. Now observe here. Okay, now observe, you are getting the answer as what, 999. Now mister, why they are using only char array? Why they are using only char array? Observe here, whenever I pass reference value, that is reference variable, as argument, internally, observe this part, internally JVM calls toString method related to that object. Now internally JVM calling toString method of whom? Char array. Now where is char array available? Char array definition is available like our class base. It is dumped within our JVM. Within our JVM it has been dumped. Okay, now internally it will call toString method only, friends. Okay, it will call toString method only. ToString method of char array is having implementation to return what? Data available within the char array. Now you will get one doubt. Mister, instead of char array, they can go for int array, right? Why they are not going for int array? Yes, simple thing. Observe here. Char array is having toString method implementation to return what? Data within the char array, right? Now observe, only in char array toString method is having logic to return data within the char array. Now come to other primitive arrays toString method. No toString method of other arrays. Observe, let us take int array, byte array, short array, any arrays. Within those toString method, you are not having implementation to return data of arrays. They will use toString method of object class. What is toString method of object class? Implementation written get class dot get name. Get name. What is that? Character. String literal followed by what is that? 2 hex string of hash code. Hash code. Now for int array, what is the class? Simple. Open brace I. This is the class, friends. Okay, this is the predefined class. You cannot see the class names for arrays. Those classes are available within the JVM, within the what is that, java.exe file. Okay, now observe what we are discussing, why they are using only char here. Within char array. And one more small thing, you are using new, friends. Okay, this is also user defined data type. User defined data type available within the JVM. Okay, what's the moral of this thing? Observe. Why only char array? Because within char array, toString method is having implementation to return data within the char array. So that's why you are getting AAA. Now let me do one small thing. Within int array, byte array, anything you just take, anything you take, friends. Okay, now int a array equals to 97 I'm doing. Now SOP of what? A. Internally toString method will be called by JVM. Now toString method will be called by JVM. Now what happens? toString method will return what? toString method is having implementation related to object class. You will get what? The output as what? I at some hash code. That's it. No data of int array. Int array is having data as what? 97. Okay, no data of int array. That's why they are using char array here. Very specific. All the constructors. If you go to collection framework, internally each and everything will use what? Arrays only. Char arrays types only. Okay, observe. So let me compile this one and let me show to you. Later I go for this part. So what we have understood, within a string class, it is not string type, it is char array type, and which is final, should get initialized with before constructor execution completes. That's why it's having implementation as what? This dot value equals to new char of 0, right? That's the implementation. Okay, and why they are using only char array means within char array, toString method is implemented to return what? Data within the char array. We have understood this one, right? We have understood this one. We are getting AAA. If I pass base B, what happens? toString method will be called. We have even understood this one long back. Now why only char array means? This is the reason. toString method is implemented to return data within the char array, whereas in int array, byte array, remaining all the arrays, toString method not implemented, that is not overridden to give data. This is the example. Just a minute, observe here. Okay, let me take one int array. Okay, what is that? Int a equals to within the single 97. Okay, now observe. Let me pass a here. You will not get the data. Observe, friends. Okay, just observe this part. Okay, just 2 lines. Okay, let me compile and let me run this one. Observe here, you are getting what is that? Open square brace, something that is hash code which is in hexadecimal form. Okay, now if I use this char array, you will get the output perfectly. Why? Toasting method is implemented in that way internally. Where is that char array toasting method available? Very important, within JVM, friends. Okay, now observe here, you will get the output as what? Triple A, sorry, just a triple A once, followed by square brace I, you will get triple A, friends. Okay, compile and just observe triple A. Okay, yeah, observe. Okay, that's why they have taken only char array. Means what is the main reason? Within char array toasting method implemented to give data of char array. Getting? I hope you understand this one. Okay, now come to this part. Okay, now length method will return what? 0. Why? Length method is having logic to return what? Number of, observe here, number of characters available within value, with value within double quotation. Double quotation is important because of this creation. I think now this entire thing is wrong thing, right? Because observe, this logic is also wrong thing. Now I want to modify this one a little, but concept is same. Observe, this length method will return, observe here. Okay, observe, this length method is having logic to return what? Number of blocks. Number of blocks available within, or available with value. Value type is what? Char. Now observe here, this is what, guys? Char. Initially it will be as what? Null. Now observe, it's right time to do analysis to us. Observe here. Okay, just a minute, friends, it will get finished. Length method always returns number of blocks available with a value. Okay, now observe here, returns number of blocks available with value, right? With value array, that is char array it is. Now because of this one, this is the implementation, right? This dot value equals to, what is this one? This dot value equals to new char of 0. This represents what? Size, friends. Okay, size, number of blocks. Okay, now observe here. Okay, now observe this one, just a prerequisite, did simple. Observe. Okay, now char C array equals to new char of 0, or else let me take 9. Okay, now whenever JVM encounters this statement, what happens at memory? What happens at memory? Okay, simple thing. Observe. It will, because of new keyword, object creation. Okay, now there will be 9 blocks creation. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 8 till 8, and it will have one reference, ready to A, that will be copied to C. Okay, this one is available. Okay, now how to know these many number of blocks created by JVM? Once again, you have to depend upon this char array. Char array internal thing. What is that? Means final final variable called as length. Okay, just the final variable, getting it is having int as the argument. Okay, sorry, int as the return type. Now if I use SOP of c dot length, this is the variable, guys. Okay, just observe here, c dot length, internal implementation thing. This char array is available within where our JVM, getting. Now c dot length, observe here, b dot a, like that. Within this one, other than these blocks, you will have this length variable value also as what? 9. Now currently you will get the output as what? 9. What happened here? Because of new memory allocation, because of size, that many block separations or block allocations will be done, and within this object, that is within this char array, getting class, you are having one variable called length variable, which is final variable. Return type is int, getting, which is final variable. Okay, final int length. Okay, now this one char array is class, friends. Okay, char array is one class. Okay, and that's why even int array is also class. That's why you are getting, in earlier case, if I create int array a, getting some values, getting, if I pass SOP of a, it is giving square brace I followed by hexadecimal hash code, getting. It is also the classes, both are classes, but this class not available to us in terms of API documentation. These classes available internally within JVM, getting, within java.exe we are having, guys. Okay, all those implementations, getting.